Good evening, is gray matter. I'm just enjoying myself right now. I'm on Facebook. Saw some news. They're saying that the new US tariffs will impact consoles, GPUs, and physical games, says analysis, right? This is from ING. They're saying that the United States, all right, with the new set of tariffs in the United States on goods coming from China, Canada, and Mexico, analysts are warning gamers to expect an impact on the price and even availability of video game consoles and other tech items. They had a link in the comments for more. And I'm reading these comments, and it's just a bunch of dumbass liberals. I'm not even gonna lie. That's essentially what the gaming community is. You branch off into the world outside of gaming, and a majority of the people have very conservative views, very conservative values. You go back into the world of gaming because I love playing games. What the fuck was that? Because I love playing games, and it's nothing but liberals. I'm just going to be honest. You guys show more rage for tariffs than you do when Doge exposed the fact that our taxpayer dollars were being stolen from us and used on bullshit. That's the problem I'm having with this. So US of A, we like let's break this shit down real fast. You're mad that you got to pay extra for a video game console that you don't even have to buy. You're mad about that. Because that's what everyone's complaining about. Oh no, is the economy's going to crash because of tariffs. Shut the fuck up. You sound stupid. You don't even have to buy the shit. Meanwhile, our taxpayer dollars was being taken from us and used on a fucking war that we never should have been funded in the first place. Meanwhile, we're paying for condoms in Gaza. Meanwhile, we're influencing, in fact, not even influencing, we're straight up changing regimes in other fucking countries. Financing Al-Qaeda. No, I ain't see no rage for that shit. We were paying the NIH, and the NIH was using that money for gain of functions research. As a matter of fact, I forgot his name, but he was a colleague of, not even a colleague, he works for the NIH. And he was discussing new, not projects, new experiments that were going on in those laboratories. He was blowing the whistle on the other shit that they were cooking up in those labs. We were paying for that with our taxpayer dollars. That COVID pandemic was financed by American money. And we ain't even fucking know it. Which is why everything locked down in the first fucking place. Well, actually, that wasn't even our fault. We could have just not listened to Fauci and everybody had been fine if we kept the economy open. But there was so much damn fear mongering going on and everyone was scared for their fucking life over a cold virus that you had a 99.98% chance of surviving, a 94% chance of surviving if you were above the age of 70. All those deaths was fear mongering. Now it's coming out that the ventilators are really bad for you. They actually cause ruptures in the lungs. Now that you think about it, I said this. I discussed this shit. We talking about the vaccines now doing more harm than good. I discussed that too. But guess who financed that shit? American taxpayer dollars. And now 5 years after the damage has been done, is coming out in these little articles, these random Facebook articles about what the fuck was really going on. No outrage. None. No one gives a shit. No one's talking about it. Oh, the prices on video games is going to increase because of Trump tariffs. Fuck MAGA. Like, man, I can't stand you niggas. I can't stand you. And then you got these pseudo-intellectuals talking real smug. The sheer amount of conservatives coping in this comment section is wild. Half of y'all don't understand how tariffs work, and the other half are trying to just defend whatever decision Trump makes. Let me tell you something. And I'm just going to say this fucking plainly. It's crazy how other countries will put high 200% plus tariffs on us, Canada, before Trump said anything about that shit. We have other countries that won't even allow us to do business in their countries, but we allow them to come here and freely trade and freely, build up their own fucking market. The moment America's like, okay, y'all been taking advantage of us too damn much, it's time that we actually start getting something in return, because we've been paying you and we haven't been getting anything back. The moment we say that, now everybody's completely against that shit. I don't understand that. Especially when America as a country in the past not only had tariffs, but we had the gold standard. The moment we got rid of both of those, that's when inflation and everything else started hiking up and our economy started going down the fucking shitter. It's when both of those were removed. We're outsourcing to other countries now instead of producing our own goods, which is a death sentence for a fucking country. That means that now they have leverage when we don't. Trump's trying to return us to the days of old, and you're pissed about it because you gotta pay extra for fucking video games. The new console? Who gives a shit about the new console? You think I'm looking to see a new game? You think I give a shit about that? I don't even have a PS5. I don't want a PS6. The only reason why I even got an Xbox because I bought it off my friend for $200. And before that, I wasn't even looking for one. He just called me one day, hey Z, you want an Xbox? That was it. Especially when you look at the games nowadays, they're fucking trash. We're already over. Before the tariffs, we were paying $70 fucking dollars for a $50 game, new. Like, I don't understand you. I don't understand none of you niggas. I don't. And then you get the damn game, the game be ass. I'm having more fun with the old games. Playing Sega Saturn and Dreamcast and fucking GameCube and shit. The only brand new game that came out this year that I have is VF5, not even Ultimate, Revo. That's the only new game. Shit was $27. Dead serious. That is the only new shit that I'm looking at. That and fucking VF6. That's the only new shit I've been looking at. And now y'all talking about a crash in the economy, etc. Like we weren't already headed there for the last 4 fucking years. And the only reason why we were going to crash is because all of the money that was being stolen from us via taxation wasn't even being poured back into the American economy. It was being poured into some other bullshit overseas. We was giving our shit to Ukraine and shit. And dealing with the whole Ukraine thing, Trump cut off all military aid, everything. He cut all that shit off, and I'm glad he did. But now this dude Zelensky is trying to get other NATO members in on his war so that he can force America to have to put boots on the ground, because that's exactly what they're talking about. We want boots on the ground and planes in the air. He doesn't even want to stop the fucking fighting. And that's who we was fucking financing. A dude who's literally trying to start World War III. Hell, they could have been started that shit when Biden was in office. Luckily, Putin didn't declare war against America despite knowing that Ukraine was using American shit to fight him. They could have declared war against America then, which would have brought in NATO via Article 5. Shit almost happened. Shit almost jumped off in the Biden campaign. No one's talking about that though. But Trump bad. Trump's going to be the issue. Trump's going to be the one that's going to cause the crash, right? Y'all fucking stupid, man. Fucking swear. Over some fucking video games, man. Really, like, gamers voted to end the woke. Congratulations. Yes, get that gay ass bullshit the fuck up out of here. When I play a game, I just want to play a game. I don't want these bitches preaching to me about how much they take dick up the ass. I do not give a fuck. In fact, I find it appalling. Yeah, I said it. Ban me. Cancel me. I don't give a shit. The last thing I need is to cut on my system and be forced into a mission where I gotta help two niggas smack on each other. Like, I don't need to see that shit. I just want to play a fucking game. Can it just be fun? How about that? Can we not have your political bullshit in it? At all? Back in the days when I was a kid and I played games like Crash Bandicoot and Sonic the Hedgehog, they weren't preaching to me. They weren't talking about politics. I could just cut on the game and have some fucking fun. And then the biggest thing I find about a lot of these liberal gamers and shit, which is, I swear, is a majority of you guys, y'all worship Karl Marx even though that guy was a fucking loser. Straight up. Dude wasn't successful in anything, and he needed other people to finance his bullshit ass worldview. A bunch of fucking Marxist, communist, socialist gamers. Oh, it's capitalism. Capitalism's the problem. Like, nigga, capitalism funds communism. But you don't want to admit that shit. Y'all refuse to talk about that shit. Like, damn. It's a fucking console. Is that a need? It'd be different if he said, like, eggs, milk, gas, shit that you actually need, clothes. They said video games, consoles, GPUs. That's it. You don't have to buy the shit. You don't have to. And you not buying it, it's going to force these companies to reconsider that extra charge that they're putting on the shit. Just saying. Peace.